So guys, today I'm gonna solve quiz number 3 that we had today. It says write a Python program that is gonna ask the user to enter the duration of a game in minutes. The program displays the duration of the game. The program will stop when the user enter a negative number. The program will calculate and display the average duration of all games. So when I have something like this, the first thing that I think about is what are the things that I need to keep track of. And as you can see here, I need to keep track of the average duration of all games. And we know that the average is equal to what? Is equal to two things. I need two things in order to calculate the average. I need the sum and I need the number of the game that we have played or they have played. So let me go here and let me start, for example, opening a file, and let's open, for example, this file. And let's say file save. Let me save this one, and now let me get rid of it. Wait, and let me open it again. So Control A and delete. Okay, so let's go back to our question quickly. It's an easy question, but let's see what's gonna happen right now. So I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna write so duration of the game, and remember I want to find the average of all games. In order to find, so sum of the points or duration, sum of the duration, and initially is equal to 0, and I want the count of the games, and remember the average is gonna be the sum divided by the count. The first thing to do is I'm gonna ask you for the duration of the game. So I'm gonna say, for example, duration is equal to integer input, and I'm gonna say here a duration of game. And when I ask you for duration of a game, I'm gonna check whether this duration actually is negative. If it's negative, I'm gonna kick you out. If no, we're gonna go inside the loop. So while duration is greater than 0, I'm gonna enter the loop. And when I enter the loop, what do I want to do? The first thing that I want to do is I'm gonna print this game lasted how many minutes. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna print, and look what I'm gonna print. This game lasted, but it's not 4 minutes. It depends on the number that you have entered, and the number you have entered, you stored it inside in duration. So you come here, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna do something like this. You're gonna print what's inside the duration, and then after that, you're gonna print the minutes. Okay, so here and here the minutes between double quotation, and you're gonna close this one here. Okay, so you enter the duration is greater than 0, you're gonna print the number that you have entered, and then what you're gonna do, remember we need the sum and the count. Okay, so you will say sum of the duration plus equal the duration that I have entered, because I need the sum. And now I have entered a new duration. It means count of the game, so it means I have a new game. Count of the game plus equal 1. I want you to differentiate between these two. Here plus equal duration because I want the total sum. Here plus 1 because I want the total number. How many games I have played. I wouldn't say, for example, a duration 10, and then you would say how many games you have played. You would say, for example, 10. It's not 10. It's one game, but the duration is 10. It's 2 games, but the duration is 15, and so on. Okay, so now I have entered two things. I have entered the duration, and I have found the sum of the duration and the count of the duration. What do I need to do? Again, I need to ask you for the duration. When I ask you for the duration, again, it's your choice now. If you enter a negative number, you will be outside the loop. If you enter a positive number, this will be repeated. When you're done, what do we want? We want the average. The average is equal to what? The average is equal, as we have said, sum of the duration divided by the count of the games. That's the average. And what do you write here? Print. And if you want, you come here, and all what you need to do is to copy this one here. So paste, and where you have stored the average, you have stored it inside the average. That's it. Program number 1 is done. So if I save and I run it, as you can see, it's gonna ask me duration of the game. So let's go back here and let me, for example, enter the same thing. So 4 is gonna say what? Count game is not defined. Let's check. Count game. What is count game? It count games. So all what I need is to put games here, and this is true. So let me run it again. So we have enter. So 4, and as you can see, this game lasted 4 minutes because I have entered 4. If I enter 5, this game lasted 5 minutes. If I enter 2, this game lasted 2 minutes. Okay, and what else? 12. This game lasted 12 minutes. 8, this game lasted 8 minutes. And now I entered minus 99. Any negative number, look what's going to happen. The average duration is 6.2. And if you check here, the average duration here was 6.2. We're done with question number 1. Okay, let's go to question number 2. And the question number 2, it says that we have in Doha, the metro trains, it has different colors. Red color 10 riyal, green color 5 riyal, and blue color 2.5. So write a program that asks the user to enter the color of the ticket. The program stops when you enter done. The program should find and display the price of the tickets required. Very, very easy question, very straightforward. So let's solve it. So let's go here. Again, ask yourself, what do I want to keep track of? What is the thing that I want to keep track? The total price of all tickets. Okay, what is the prices of the tickets? If you enter red, it means the price should be added to be 10. You add 10 to your total price. If you enter green, you should add 5. If you enter blue, you should add 2.5. So look at this. This is simple run. It's very important actually. You go here and what do you want? Now I want to keep track of the total underscore price. That's what I want. Initially it's going to be equal to 0. And now I'm going to ask you a simple question. What is this simple question that I'm going to ask you? Print or let's say price. Is it price? Color. Let's name it color. So color equal and print and not print input. And I don't have integer input because I want to enter what? I want to enter a string, a red, a green, a blue, something like this, as that's what I want to enter. So input, I don't put integer here, input. Okay, and now I input. Remember, I'm gonna exit the loop if I enter done. So while the color that I have entered is different from a lot of you guys have written done something like this. And this is not correct. It's done here is a variable, but I mean done is a string, so I put it between double or single quotation, done. So while color is different from done, what color I might enter? As you can see, assume that the user will enter only red, green, blue, or done, one of these. So I will say if now the color is equal to red, and again red between double quotation or single quotation. If the color is red, it means that I have to add to my total price how much? As you can see, 10. So I will say total price plus equal 10. Add to my total price 10. If the color now is equal, what is the second color? Green. So I put green, something like this. So if you want the green, this means that the total price is going to be equal to what? The total price plus equal 5. You got it. If, okay, what do we have? We have also color. You can put else here, by the way, because we're sure that it's going to be blue. But if color equal to blue, what do I want to do? I want the total price plus equal 2.5. Okay, when I'm done asking you, I need to ask you again. That's it. As you can see, it's the same thing. I need to ask you again. And I'm gonna keep asking you until you enter done. When you enter done and we're done, what do I want to do? If we go back here, I want to do what? I want to print the total price of all tickets. So print the total price of all ticket where I have stored it inside a total price. So I will come here, copy this one here, and paste it here, and control. I'm done. This is the exam. Control F5, and let's see what's gonna happen. You know something? Let me get rid of this, and we start like a fresh one. So let's run it. It's gonna say enter the ticket, and let's enter something that we know the answer already. So enter the ticket, and let's say, for example, red, capital R, because I actually put it. So red, and let's say green, and let's say red, and let's say blue, and let's say I have entered done. So as you can see, it's going to say the total price of all tickets is 30. It's the same thing that. So let me go back here. Let me go back to this one here and run it again. And now let me enter just red and done. What is the total price should be? If I have only one ticket, 10 exactly. That's it. Okay, so that's the quiz today. This is question number 2, and that was question number 1. And I hope that you have done well in this because it was easy. Okay, guys, bye.